Hello there and welcome to this little tutorial on how to create a blog using Wix. Now, creating a blog in Wix is pretty easy, and I'll show you the first thing we need to do. So let's go over here to the add icon, and we go down to blog, directly across to add to site. And it's just going to do that for us as we go. Just click on next. And the first thing you'll notice as it adds the blog to our site is it's created a brand new page called blog up there and over here in the menu. Now the first thing that we want to do to get the hang of this is just click on create a post. And we also notice that when we click on create a post, we are no longer using the Wix editor on the actual site. We have gone here to our blog dashboard. So it's a separate pop-up title. So I'm going to do a little example here of a blog. So I just love sand. Is there anything nicer than a feeling of sand in between your toes? And I'll just correct that little mistake there. Now down the bottom here I have quite a few different icons, and the particular one that we're going to be looking at today is this one here, which is the most common: add an image. And it will go straight to our site files and images that we've used on this particular site. Now we can upload media from our own computer, or we can do our usual searches up here using Wix. So I'm just going to go for this one. And I notice that that image is just way too big. And so what I want to do is just make it a little bit smaller and maybe bring it to the left. And what I also need to do here is I can just notice that my text has been a little bit truncated by the photo. So I'm just going to do my best to get that cleared up. So get rid of that there, and I'll just put that in there. Looks a bit nicer. Let's get it back in. Get it back here and in the middle. How's that looking? Yep, that's looking fine. Now I can do a couple of things. So my blog is complete. I can go up to this little chevron at the top here, this down arrow, and I can schedule it to be posted at a particular day and time, or I can just save it as a draft and come back to work on it later. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to publish it. And you can see here what we've got now. This is my blog dashboard, and I can see that my most recent ones at the top. I've got another one down here, and these are the ones that were already in the blog itself in the template. I can edit them via this button. I can also have a few options here to duplicate a post or to move that particular post to the rubbish bin. A few more actions up here too, which you can investigate yourselves. But that's pretty much it. So this is where you'll see your blogs and where you can organize them and delete them if need be. So I can close down that little dashboard now. And I'm on the blog page proper. Whenever I click on the blogs, I get these little buttons here. So manage posts, that's where we've just come from. Now the settings is worth looking at. Now before I do that, just remember that we can't edit the blogs inside this page here. We've got to do it in manage posts. And if we want to change the design and the look, we go to settings. And we can go to, let's just wait for that to come up, display. that pretty much shows all these different descriptors, which we can see over here. So publish date, title, so we can get rid of those if we want them. Layout, we can keep our blog looking fresh by changing the layout. You know, maybe we want to go for a tiled layout, a full post layout, magazine style. There's a lot of things we can do here. Design, we can change the buttons, the colors, that sort of thing, all in here. So this is a great starting point for you to get in there and explore what's involved in creating a blog. Now, it's also very important that you keep your blog content coherent, fresh, interesting, and relevant to the page. So I hope you've enjoyed this little introduction to creating a blog using Wix, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.